Hey everyone, Kellyanne Hensley here with Abby Rose's Treasure. I wanted to come on today and just take a moment to welcome in a new season for Abby Rose. We are doing the semi-precious stones in our collection this season, getting ready to go into fall. And so I just wanted to kind of jump on, do a little hi. It's been a while since I've done a video. So I do believe in times and seasons. Hope everyone is doing well. I just wanted to kind of jump on here and introduce a few of our stacks, which you would have seen me post in the stories about recently. We are now branded as well. So each piece of our jewelry, they will have a tag with our brand on them. So really beautiful pieces. I'm really proud of these. I'm proud of all of my things. I love how the Lord not only, when He gives us gifts and everything as His children, but there's a learning to walk with them. There's the first exploration of life before you even know what you have, and you're learning the basics of walking and then running, and then you see that you have giftings and everything, maybe after long fought battles, and you grab hold of them, but yet you don't know where they're going to really take you, what they're going to become. And then of course you're starting the elementary of them, you're learning what all you can do, and learning all the steps to each gift and how to operate in them, and what's the kingdom way to operate in them, and listening to Father's heart of like what purpose do you have in this, and and then just the actual physical of whatever the gift it is, of you may have, you're anointed for it, but there's still steps you have to learn, and then there's an evolving of that gift over time, and it matures with you. So anyway, that being said, I've just really I've loved that journey and seeing that. These are some of our earrings. Of course, I've got them kind of wrapped up now and in plastic, so if you want to see them in full on, go to my stories and my post. So, really beautiful shots of those. I am going to get a mirror display to where I can showcase things better. I'm just growing. We are in growth period. So, in growth and expansion and all the things. So, those are some of what is to come. There's a lot to come. So, anyway, I have been in mama mode, I have a toddler now. She's 2. My girls are 20 years apart, and then I have bonus kids that I've really been, we've just all been growing into each other, and it doesn't happen at once. It's like it's like when birthing your natural children, you get to carry them and you have the biological connectors and stuff. And I've learned so much in the blending of a family, because it's a different kind of caring and it's a different kind of delivery. But there's pains involved, there's stretching involved, there's sacrifice involved, just like if you were caring, but it's all different. And but God knows, He knows what He's doing in marriage and all of it. He created it, and there is a purpose in it. He's the perfect Father. I've learned, He's taught me that there's 2 types of pain. There's the pain that we get that's a destructive pain when we go our own way and looking for, when we're sold under enemy's lies and we're looking for faulty solutions because we see the problem in a faulty manner, in a crooked manner, and the enemy's selling us a faulty solution. We're sold under lies, and we create all kinds of rabbit holes that lead to all kinds of pain and destruction. from those decisions. But when we come to the Father and through his Son, and we have that way, and there is pains that as a father, he knows when to, just like when you're taking a test, he's quiet. There's a lot of that in the perfect Father's love. You may be going through agony in certain seasons, and everything seems dead and done, right? It's buried. You feel buried. But, and you're wondering, well, where is God in this? Do you not see my tears? And let me tell you, firsthand, I know that he not only sees them, but he's holding them. He's catching them in a jar. And they are seeds that are going to produce. They're going to bring a delivery in season. So nothing's wasted with him, but he knows there's a pain that brings a delivery. It brings a birthing of something new, as also it is getting rid of the dross within. It acts as a fire. It's a fiery place that is removing dross, exposing things, taking you back to the places where trauma's entered, back to things where you've believed a lie. Yes, it is the most painful thing, and it can be the most painful, isolating, lonely places. But trust me, as one that's been in those places, through the waters, through the fire, in the kilns, all the wilderness, desert, all of it. Right? Both the ones that I've done from being disobedient to the ones where he was changing my source over, okay? So the desert and the wilderness are two different places. But all of these things, nothing's wasted with the Lord. Jesus went before you, and in him there's resurrection from the dead. And in him there's a perfection in your pain. There's something that's beautiful that comes out of what the enemy intended for your harm. God is going to use to bring forth gold, his image, the image of the Son in you. So press through. Keep pressing. Don't listen to the voices that say give up, turn back. That's the enemy. He's getting scared, because he knows that there's glory on the other side where he has no hold on you. So don't listen to the voices that are telling you to tap out. The louder they're telling you to tap out is when I want you to tap in the most. I want you to call out on Jesus, and trust me, he can handle what you have to say, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And Father can handle it when you say, I don't believe you love me. I don't feel like you love me. Where are you? How could you? All the things, been there, done that. He didn't kill me. He held me through. And this is the places where you will know, you will get a glimpse of your worth. You'll get a glimpse of your worth because you get a glimpse of what was paid for you, what Jesus endured ahead of you to make this path a path where you come through on the other side. Okay? This is where sonship comes out and in at the same time. Okay? It's working out the things that are of the orphan and working in that of the son. And so you press in and press through. Here at Abby Rose's Jewelry and Custom Design, we do the hat burnings, we do earrings, bracelets, necklaces, and I have no limit or no bar, because whatever God wants, he will. I'm into the natural skincare and stuff, and I still will customize skincare for those that are interested. That is not a line that I'm doing in full on right now, except for my household personally, any custom orders. So I'm not advertising that, but it could be something in the future. But everything is kingdom based here. I'm not just here to sell jewelry. It's about kingdom come. It's about a legacy. It's about bigger than me, greater than me. It's about something I want to see where my children are pointed to kingdom. And so each piece, I want it to be a blessing. We have the giving bracelets to where, you can get a name or a word that has been something to you in each season that God has used in your life, or to speak of your testimony, or to remind you of something, or where he's given you a new name. It could be any of those things, and we can put that on a bracelet. And these bracelets are made to not only wear, but when somebody's drawn to it and they're like, oh, it's a place where you can give your testimony. It's a place where you can share a word in season with somebody and then pass it on. So it keeps giving and giving and becoming a blessing. And it in itself is not only a seed, but it's an open door. God uses the weak things of the world to profound those things that are mighty. And so we have our candy stones, I call them, where you have multicolors and they're just fun. We have our beachy colored themes, but we also have our really grown up, themes as well. And our lettering can be white and gold, black and gold. It can be candy colors. If you want to do it for children, we do have a line of bracelets for our little girls. So my daughter has a stack of them. And obviously everything we have is customized. So PM for any orders at this time. I do plan to have a website up and running with everything at some point. God knows it's coming, but it's not here yet. So times and seasons. So right now it's Cash App and or in person if you're in the Springfield, Missouri area. And maybe Venmo. I think my husband has that. If somebody has that and you don't have Cash App, you prefer that, that could be an option as well. If you are local and you don't have cash, you want to pay with card, I do have a Square. So anyway, PM me, let me know what you got, what you want, and let's get some pretty stacks on your arms today. Have a blessed one.